Please subscribe and click bell button.
In this video, we are going to solve signal flow graph and find the overall gain or transfer function of the given signal flow graph. The given problem is find the overall gain of the system whose signal flow graph is shown in figure. So this is the given signal flow graph. So from this, we have to finally calculate the transfer function according to Mason-Gaines formula 1 by del sigma k1 to k pk del k. We know pk is forward path gain, del k is determinant value for forward paths, then del is determinant. So first we have to draw the given signal flow graph and mark the nodes. So this is node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, node 5, node 6, node 7, node 8. Then in the first step we have to mark the forward paths and we have to write the corresponding forward paths gain. So here forward path is nothing but it will start at the input and end at the output. So this is the input now 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6 is one forward path. So next, so here we can write forward paths 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is first forward path. Next, second forward path we can consider as 1 to 2, 2 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 5, 8 to 6. Therefore, this is second forward path 1, 2, 7, 8, 5, 6. Next, next forward path is 1 to 2, 2 to 7, 7 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. 5 to 6. Next, fifth forward path is by seeing the arrow mark we can identify. This is the input from 1 to 2. Next, 2 to 3, 3 to 8, 8 to 7, 7 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. So fifth forward path is 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 8, 8 to 7, 7 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, because it is starting and ending here. Again it is starting and ending here. By seeing the arrow mark, it is going from 3 to 8, from 8 to 7 again it is going, 7 to 4 again it is going, 4 to 5 again it is going, 5 to 6 it is ending. Therefore it is a fifth forward path. Then sixth forward path is next 1 to 2, 2 to 7, 7 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 8, 8 to 5, 5 to 1. Therefore here we have to mark 1 to 7, 7 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 8, 8 to 5. Then finally it is ending at 6. Therefore in this given problem there are 6 number of forward paths. So we have to draw the forward paths. This is the graph of 6 forward paths. So now its gain of first forward path's gain. So forward path 1, P1, its gain value is, so now multiplication of all gains. So now from 1 to 2 gain is 1, 2 to 3 gain is G2, 3 to 4 gain is G4, 4 to 5 gain is 6, 5 to 6 gain is 1. Therefore first forward path gain is 1 into G2 into G4 into G6 into 1. Therefore G2, G4, G6. This is the first forward path gain. The next this is the second forward path. Its gain B2 value is G3, G5, G7. Next third forward path gain B3 equal to G1 into G2 into G7. Next this is the fourth forward path. Its gain B4 equal to G3 into G8 into G6. So next, fifth forward path is G2, G1, G2, G1, G2, G6, G8, G6, G8 into minus H2. Therefore, here minus, here H2. Next, sixth forward path B6 equal to, this is G1. Therefore, G1, G3, G7 into G8 into H1 minus H1. Therefore, H1 in here minus. It means multiplication of all gain. 1 into G3 into G8 into minus H1 into G1 into G7 into 1. That is this value. So now we have calculated the forward paths gains. Next, we have to identify the individual loops. A loop is nothing but it has to start at a point and it has to end at the same point. Suppose the possibility of loop is here, first possibility. Now this is node 3. So now it is going to 4. Again it is coming to 3. Therefore we can consider this is a individual loop. Then next possibility. So now you see here, suppose if we start this point, it is going to 8, again it is coming to 7. So now we can say it is a second individual loop. Next, suppose if we consider this node, there is no only outgoing branch, there is no incoming branch. So here there is no possibility of forming loop. Here also if we check, there is no, suppose if it goes means it is reaching output. So here there is no possibility of forming loop. Next, we can consider this point. Suppose it is going this way, then it is going this way, then again it is going through this branch, reaching 4, again it is coming to point 3. So now we can say it is a individual loop once again. So now we can consider this as reference. It is 3 to 8, it is going from 8 to 7 through this path, from 7 to 4 through this path, from 4 to 3 through this path. So we can say it is starting and ending at the same point. Therefore, it is an individual loop. So in this given problem, this is one individual loop, this is one another individual loop. Then this is the third individual loop. So now we have to draw the individual loops and its gain value. So now these three are the individual loops. Its gain is now P11 equal to G4 into minus H1. Therefore G4 H1. Next its gain is P21. P21 equal to minus G5 into H2. Next P31 equal to G1 into G8 into minus. These three are the individual non-touching loops. Its gain values are P11 equal to G4 into minus H1. P21 is G5 into minus H2. P31 is multiplication of these four gains G1, G8 into minus H1 into minus H2. Then from this individual three loops, next gain products of two non-touching loops. In the given problem, there are three loops only. From among these three loops, what are the two non-touching loops? First we take this one and compare with this one. This is involving node 3 and 4. This is involving node 7 and 8. Therefore, these two are two non-touching loops. This is first combination. Next, if we take and compare this is in between 3 and 4. This also involving 3 and 4. Therefore, this loop and this loop are touching at 3 and 4. Next, we have to take this and compare this. So, this is involving 7 and 8. This is also involving 7 and 8. Therefore, this loop and this loop are touching at 7 and 8. So, there are only one possibility of two non-touching loop. Therefore, gain product of two non-touching loops are P1 equal to P11 into P21 equal to minus G4 into H1 into minus G5 into H2, minus into minus plus. Therefore P1 equal to G4 GH H1 H2. Next we have to calculate the del and del k value. For del, this is the formula 1 minus sum of individual loop gain plus sum of 2 non-touching loop gain minus sum of 3 non-touching loop gain. So now one minus, so there are three non-touching, there are three individual loops. Its gain values are minus G4H1 plus minus G5H2 plus G1 G8 H1 H2 plus sum of two non-touching loop gains. Its value is, we already found, G4 G1 G5 H2. After that there is no three non-touching loops, therefore minus will come. Equal, now del equal to 1 minus G4 H1 minus G5 H2 plus G1 G8 H1 H2 plus G4 H1 G5 H2. So now, so we have to multiply this minus into inside. So finally we will get del equal to 1 plus G4 H1 plus G5 H2 minus G1 G8 H1 H2 plus G4 G5 H1 H2. Next we have to find the del k value. So del k is nothing but 1 minus part of graph not touching with the kth forward path. So this is the formula to calculate the del k value. So now there are 6 forward paths, therefore we have to find del 1 value, del 2 value, del 3 value, del 4 value, del 5 value, then del 6 value. So we know for del k, 1 minus part of graph not touching with kth forward path. So now this is the given problem. So now first, suppose this is the first forward path. So forward path is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is first forward path. For del 1, 1 minus part of graph not touching with the first forward path. So therefore apart from this node 1 2 3 4 5 6, remaining nodes are 7 and 8. Therefore the part of not touching with the first forward path is this one. Therefore 1 minus of its gain equal to G5 into H2. Therefore it is equal to 1 plus G5 H2. Next del 2. Next we have to find del 2 value. So 1 minus. So next second forward path is, this is the second forward path. Its nodes are 1 2 7 8 5 6. Apart from this path, part of the graph which is not touching with this path is only node 3 and 4. There is a loop here. Its gain equal to 1 minus G4 into H1. Therefore G4 into minus H1, G4 into minus H1. Therefore minus G4 H1 equal to 1 plus G4 H1. Next del 3. So del 3 is, next actually this is the third forward path. It is the node involving are 1 2 3 8 5 6. Apart from this, two nodes here one and one more here. So now the third forward path is 1 2 3 8 5 6. So this is the forward path 1 2 3 8 5 6. So apart from this, node 7 and 4 are there. So in this area all branches are touching without touching this forward path. There is no separate loop or branch. Almost all, suppose we see here with this 3, this loop is touching, it means this branch is touching, this branch also touching. So now this 4 is touching with here. So now suppose if we take this with this 8, all are touching. Therefore now for loop 3, for forward path 3, 1 minus 0, therefore 1. Next for forward path 4. So this is the forward path 4. This is the forward path 4, 1 2 7 4 5 6. So 1 2 7 4 5 6, this is the forward path 4. So now 1 2 7 4 5 8. This is the fourth forward path. Apart from these nodes, remaining are 3 and 8. So if we consider 3 and 8, almost all branches are touching with the, suppose if we take this branch, this is touching with here. If we take this branch, this is touching with here. If we take this one, this is touching with here. Suppose if we take this branch, this is touching with 3. So suppose if we consider here, all branches are touching with 4 or 3. Therefore its gain equal to del 4 equal to 1 minus 0. Therefore 1. Similarly for forward path 5 and 6, almost we see in forward path 5, 1 2 3 7 8 4 5 6, all nodes are touching here. Therefore apart from this forward path, no other branch is connected. Next for forward path 6, it also involving all nodes 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, all nodes are involving to form a forward path 6. Apart from this forward path, there is no part of the graph is available. Therefore for P5, for del 5 and del 6, its value are 1. Its value are 1. Therefore del 1 value is, so now we found del 1 value, del 2 value, del 3 value, del 4 value, del 5 value, del 6 value. So we can say for forward path 1, this is the portion not touching with the first forward path. For forward path 2, this is the portion not touching with the forward path 2. But for forward path 3, 4, 5, 6, no part of the graph is not touching with the forward path. The actual formula is del k equal to 1 minus part of graph not touching with the kth forward path. Now, so according to the Mason-Gaines formula, transfer function equal to 1 by del sigma k equal to 1 to k pk del k. This is the formula. So now we know there are 6 forward paths. Therefore k equal to 1 to 6. So therefore 1 by del into del 1 p1 plus del 2 p2 plus del 3 p3 plus del 4 p4 plus del 5 p5 plus del 6 p6. So now we have to substitute all these values and we will get the final transfer function. So we know del, what is the del value? Del value, this is the del value. Therefore definitely in the denominator only del value. So 1 plus g4 h1, next g2 plus g2 h2 minus G1 G8 H1 H2 plus G4 G5 G4 G5 H1 H2. So denominator part is over. Next we have to form the numerator part. What is the del 1 value? This is the del 1 value. So 1 plus G5 H2 into P1 value is, we know, this is del 1 value. Next P1 value is G2 G4 G6 plus del 2 value is, this is the del 2 value. Therefore 1 plus G4 into H1 into P2 value we already calculated. It means P2 is loop second forward path gain. So second forward path gain is G3 G5 G7 plus next del 3 value is 1, therefore 1 into P3. So P3 value is G1 G2 G7. Next del 4 value is 1, therefore 1 into P4 value we already calculated, G3 G8 G6 plus del 5 value is 1, therefore 1 into P5 value is minus G1 G2 G6 G8 H2 into finally del 6 value is 1, we already know P6 value, minus G1 G3 G7 G8 into H1. So numerators are this is the starting of numerator and this is the end of the numerator side divided by this term. So this is nothing but the transfer function of the given signal flow graph.